Hello out there, and welcome to Let's Casually Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now, I'm gonna let you on a little secret. This is my second attempt at recording Episode 1. Episode 2 is already done, ready to upload. It just feels strange uploading it before Episode 1. So, because Episode 2 is already to go, and assumes you've watched the failed version of Episode 1, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't just play the first 25 minutes of the game. I like to think I'm a good actor, but, you know, nobody's perfect. So, if you see me react to something and it's obviously fake, well, that's why. It is fake. I've done this before to, like, yesterday, or the day before, something. Point is, Facade's about to start. So Knights of the Old Republic is it wouldn't be the good first episode of a series without me, flubbing my words. Knights of the Old Republic is BioWare's first Star Wars role-playing game. Like any role-playing game of this stature, really, of this kind, you need to choose a class. I've always go soldier. I've never done a game where I'm not a soldier, so I'm gonna be a scout. But I'm gonna fill you in on what that means real quick. Without getting into feats, scouts get more hit points. They're called vitality points in this game. More hit points, but less skills. Sorry, more hit points, less skills. Scoundrels get a ton of skills, not a lot of hit points. Scouts are in between. Soldier also gets a feat every level. I don't know how often Scoundrel gets a feat, and Scouts get feats more often than not. I mean, more often than Scoundrels. So, like I said, I'm gonna be a Scout. In Star Wars Legends canon, you play through this game as a male, so that's why I'm doing this. This is... Where is it? I should have gone the other way, I suppose. This is the portrait I almost always use, so I'm using it again. I'm only changing, the only thing I'm going to change to this playthrough is I'm going to scout. Everything else I do normally, I'm going to do. Okay, so attribute points. First, let's get everything to where there's not a negative modifier. Actually, let's get everything to where there's a positive modifier, and then I'll continue. Alright, oversimplification here. Strength. Physical combat, dexterity, ranged combat, but also dodging, so it usually ends up being more important. Constitution, amount of vitality points. Intelligence, amount of skills, and how well you do with skills. Wisdom, it spoils it for you right there, right there. Assuming you can see my mouse. Excuse me. Force points. You become a Jedi in this game. I wasn't going to spoil it for you, but the game does. And charisma, which does some force powers, but it's mostly used for persuasion, which is like the most important thing in this game. So we're gonna take that up to 14. I'd like to take it higher, but it costs 2 points at this time. So I'm just gonna the max I'm gonna have everything out is 13. Lightsabers, I've seen some sources say it uses strength, others say it uses whichever of these two, strength and dexterity, is higher. I like dexterity because it's a little bit more useful, and that it lets you dodge. So I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to go for buffing my force powers. Alright, for skills. 16! I'm not used to seeing that. I'm used to seeing like 8 or something, maybe less, as a soldier. So this is very nice. A scoundrel would obviously get more, like I said. But 16 is a lot compared to what I'm used to. But unfortunately, I can't pump everything into Persuade like I would so much enjoy to. I'm gonna have to be right back. So like I said, Persuade is the most important. That'll pop up in Episode 2, assuming I do all of Endar Spire in Episode 1. Computer use, the higher it is, the less materials you use up for hacking. Same thing with repair and repairing droids. It's also got another special use that's going to be glorious. Demolitions, there's mines in this game. The higher this is, the higher your chances of setting them and recovering them. Not going to put a whole lot into it. There'll be other characters for that by the time you run into mines. Stealth is boring, slow, and usually not that practical. You have to be alone, and there's not a lot of groups of only one. There's not a lot of enemies that aren't grouped. So if you use stealth, you're often going to get swarmed, and that's not fun, especially in late game. Awareness is always good, so you don't step on a mine you didn't see. Security, you don't need a lot of it throughout the whole game, and you'll get people who have more than party members who have more than enough security to suit your needs. And treat injury affects how useful a med pack is. Alright. And feats. Armor proficiency light, armor proficiency medium, that's how much armor you can use, or how strong of armor you can use. It goes up to heavy. Scout would get heavy automatically, Scoundrel would be stuck with light. Flurry and Rapid Shot, I'll get to that in a minute. Implant level. I think any class can take that, but only Scouts get it automatically, and that's the special part about being a Scout. Scoundrels would get access to 3 feats, and they would get some of them automatically. I've never played a Scoundrel. They would have access to Scoundrel's Luck, Sneak Attack, and one other. Scoundrel's Luck, Sneak Attack, and one other. I don't remember. It'll probably flash up on the screen. Soldiers don't automatically get granted any feats. Scoundrels get 1 or 2 of them automatically granted. But they're the only classes that can go above weapon focus. They have weapon specialization, so they can be even better at combat because they're soldiers. Scouts get Flurry and Rapid Shot. Scoundrels get Critical Strike and Sniper Shot. Soldiers would get Power Attack and Power Blast. The Scouts ones are actually probably the most useful. All of these have a drawback and a benefit as opposed to a normal attack. Flurry has least. Once you master Flurry, it's words. Once you master Flurry, the drawbacks are almost non-existent. Here you suffer a cut to defense, but you get to make an extra attack. Here you suffer the same cut to defense, but your chance of getting a critical hit doubles, triples, and then quadruples. But the penalty of defense never goes down. The penalty of losing defense goes down as you progress through Flurry. It stays the same in Critical Strike. Power Attack makes you less accurate, but gives you a flat damage boost. Like Critical Strike, the words. It's gonna be a running theme, isn't it? The cut to accuracy never goes down. It's always like -3, no matter how far you get. Because Master Flurry, the drawbacks get smaller and smaller as you go. That's the one I like. So even if I play as another class, I would also get Flurry. Now, as a Scout, you get a lot of feats, so you can afford to go both. Power Attack and Flurry. For ranged, Power Blast is like the same thing as Power Attack with range. Rapid Shot, same thing as Flurry. Sniper Shot, same thing as Critical Strike. Alright. Now, for my first feat, I'm going to go with two-handed fighting. I would not recommend going two-handed weapon fighting or dueling at the same time, because this grants you bonuses for fighting with only one hand, this grants you bonuses for fighting with both hands. It's very redundant to have both. I prefer having 2 weapons for reasons you'll see much later. Much later. And so that's what I'm going to stick with. I'll go through more feats as I continue to level up, because I think I've spent enough time on that screen. My name is Gregory Isaac Hughes. Oh, come on, really? I didn't know there was a limit on this. I played this game before. I can promise. I guess I never had a middle name. It'd be weird to have a middle name. People addressing you by the middle name anyway, so Gregory Hughes it is. And yeah, we're gonna start. Long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. That is Get used to the John Williams music, because this is like the first and only time it appears. I take that back. It probably appears in the credits. Now, that's not to say John Williams' motifs don't show up. They show off very sporadically. They show up very sporadically. But, music actually written by him, like, only this in the credits. Pretty sure. So, I'll be quiet and let you cherish it. And unlike my StarCraft games, I won't be singing it. It's very tempting, though. Oh, man. I didn't point it out, but this is... There's no cursor. This is 4,000 years before the Rise of the Galactic Empire, so that would be Revenge of the Sith. 4,000 years before Revenge of the Sith. The game's not kidding when it's called Old Republic. Something Darth Malak. I should have been paying more attention. But like I said, I played this game before. And, you know, you can read it. You can pause and read it if you need to. But Darth Malak engaging Terrace. Where did it say the name of our ship? Endar Spire. I really should have been paying attention. Oh well. I wonder what movie that's pulled from directly. I think the John Williams music just ended. Hey! Recognize that? Recognize that? Viewers of Rogue One and or Rebels? This is where the Hammerhead Cruiser got its inspiration. It came here first. It's kind of cool. That's the ship we're on. So that's not good. That's the Endar Spire. There should be visuals right now. Hold on. Okay, there they are. Didn't miss much. Just a couple frames of him tossing back and forth. Huh. Detail looks a little better. I mean, this is a better computer than one I played this on years ago. Ah, first party member.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle.
I'm gonna be skipping a lot of the dialogue because you guys at home can can pause, and I've read this and listened to it many times over. But we get to choose responses, and unlike, say, Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword, a lot of them actually have a difference.
I'm Trask Olgo,
like they impact different things. I'm gonna turn this down.
Endar Spire. We work opposite
It
ships.
shouldn't affect
I guess
you.
that's why. Now hurry up. We have to.
So yeah, I can be a jerk, or I can be actually.
Bastel is the commanding
invested in what
officer
he's
on the
saying.
Endar. One of our. I heard whatever people with your skills. I know you're a scout and not a soldier. The Bastel needs all.
That's
troops on their
classist.
side.
Yeah.
So hurry.
Let's be nice. I know how to play this game. So let's go get our armor and some other things. Cardia package, journal alacrity, Stimpaks. I'll have to look over those, because even though I've played this game before, I've never used those. Blaster pistol, short sword, clothing. Should I have a combat suit? I played this game before, I promise. You know what? It probably has something to do with, the implant. See, I can use implants as a scout. As a soldier, I wouldn't be able to use implants unless I, chose the feat. So the only reason I've been getting a combat suit every playthrough is because I am, what's it called? A soldier every playthrough. I guess a scoundrel would get stealth field generator, because they automatically get... That's their other feat. Stealth. Okay, that's their other feat. Stealth. You need the stealth feat to use stealth field generator. I think. I don't know. I don't use stealth. I'm gonna go with melee combat. Excuse me, because I'm not gonna be powering up my ranged feats. The lightsabers use the same feats as melee weapons, so I'm just gonna continue to use melee weapons. I'm gonna see if I can not trigger.
Okay, let's move out.
Have to talk to Trask. But we have a party member.
Because of the.
I know how to play this. You unlock the door.
Now that the.
And then I'm the party leader now. I am the captain.
This is Carthel Nassi.
That's Garth. Remember him.
That was. There's a.
You don't have to remember for very long. You'll see him again shortly. I have a journal. I played this game before, I promise. But, I never... No, wait, no, I guess I used the journal.
I don't have the code
it has
to
been a
open.
while. I just never remember it. I know how to play security. Yeah, your party members are gonna have enough security to offset you from getting any. If I were a scoundrel, I'd avoid tech into it. No, I like the idea of skirting the game without a lot of
must
hit
be the
points.
advanced
Keep
boarding
that in
party
mind,
for the
because that'll
Republic.
influence my next feat. Oh yes, combat. Combat can be real-time or turn-based. I mean, it's technically turn-based, but it doesn't have to be real-time if you don't want it to. You can set it. You can go into options and set it to pause between every turn, but you can also manually pause it. I'm gonna stick with regular attacks for now. I'll show off Flurry soon. Is Trask close enough? No, he's not. Let me walk him forward a bit. Which one did I attack? Alright, the frontmost one. So we'll use regular attacks.
Yes.
Trask took him out in one shot. That's nice. No, attack. Poor droid. I think you get a free attack because, yeah, I think switching weapons is an action. If you might not scrub. I'll get into what that means in a few parts. Maybe. I'm not probably going to be switching between ranged and non-ranged very often. Where are the remains? You get to loot corpses, but nothing's spawning. I've played this game before, promise. Maybe later? I didn't choose a hard. There is no hard, easy, normal. There's no words. There's no traditional difficulties, unless you count playing as a scoundrel to be harder than anything else. Oh no, we're not focusing our fire. What's happening? I'll show off Flurry. So yeah, I made 2 attacks and they both missed. What? Flurry's not the one that causes your accuracy to go down, but even so, I don't think I'm gonna use it enough. More weapons. Here's where two-handed comes into play. Also grenades. There's a combat suit at least. Hey, there's some remains. All right. I said, hey, there's some remains. Another grenade. That's nice. Always nice. And middle box. What you got? Packing credits. Let's put on my... Wait a minute. Is there a hotkey for this? I is inventory. Equipment would be... No, E is spin, not a... Oh, you click on that. I've played this game before, I promise. Anyway, we have armor now. Actually, let me look at that. Look at that for you. So you get a defense bonus. Defense isn't an attribute. I honestly can't say I know what defense is or how it's calculated. It might be the same thing as armor class, where... You know what, I don't actually know. There's 12. Actually, it might exactly be armor class, because armor class in a game like Pathfinder is a default of 10 plus your dexterity bonus, and my dexterity bonus is 2. So yeah, that would be 12. And this gives you a defense of 4. So yeah, okay. So defense is armor class then. See, I only now just figured that out because I've only now played Pathfinder since my last time playing this. Here should be a long cutscene, and then we'll come back. But I don't think I can skip. Oh, that's gonna be the case most of the time, I think. At least this one isn't. I didn't mention it now, but these are the not stormtroopers. The bronze not stormtroopers, the Sith soldiers. And this cutscene, they're wrecking faceless mooks, but they're about to be mowed down effortlessly by named guys. Classic Star Wars, am I right? And that is why I use grenades. A lot. Well, no, not a lot. They of course get a lot of value when enemies are grouped like that. And the grenades never... There's nothing to really boost the value of grenades. They always do like a flat... Oh, there's more than one. Okay. It's always a, what you call... What do you call it? What was I about to say? Did you just use a med pack, good sir? Also, I'm fighting you. I had a train of thought, what was it? Oh, grenades. Grenades always do that flat 20... Flat 20 damage. Ooh, you hear that? Hear that? Okay, I'll acknowledge it more later. Hold on. Enemy's health will go up, but not grenade damage. So they're a lot more useful early. Actually, wait, you do get like advanced grenades, don't you? Yeah, I played this game before. I promise. Anyway, let's investigate the noises.
Dark Jedi! This
Now,
is too much for us. We better save
let's
that.
say
Oh,
for
we
some
need to
reason I
get
skipped
away.
the opening crawl, and you weren't completely sure this was a Star Wars game. Well, this should be enough proof. Lightsabers. Ah, yes. No, she's not going to join us because
That was one of the
that would be
Jedi
too
accompanying
overpowered for this
Baston.
opening segment.
Damn, we could have used.
Yeah, just continue with normal attacks. Like I said, as long as... Wait a minute. I got another sword, didn't I? Let's see. I'll put a long sword here because short sword has less of a two-handed weapon penalty. If I didn't have two-weapon fighting, there would be a massive penalty, no matter what kind of weapon I held in my hand, and then having a weapon with a balance trait would mitigate it a little bit. It still only mitigates a little bit, but I think this bonus would be this deficit would be like -9, -3. No, not 3. 6. Hold on. Minus like 4 or 5 or something. Like -9, -5. This is -5, -3. Not the best. I might actually not equip this right now. Because that's a +1. Even though I have the feat, I think I'll hold off for a little while. We'll see. And only got 9 hit points. But we'll be fine. We got mid-packs. And then Trask. I can actually show off his Power Blast, since he should be able to use it effectively.
What?
He's high enough. That did like 8 damage. Or 6. He's ignoring me. So yeah, anywhere from like 6 to 9 damage is quite nice. Quite nice. If you can hit reliably. Which Trask can, since he's a little bit overpowered. At level 4. Level 4? No, level 3. Okay. Whatever.
Yes?
I've played this game before. My memory's just not, the best when it comes to like not playing this for a long time. Vibration cell, that'll be important later, and just more stimulants. I have to read up on those. What exactly they do. Ooh, the bridge. Yeah, I'm decent. We got decent enough health for this. This means we will be leveling up soon. Like I said, regular attacks. I think we can start using. Trask's Power Blast.
What?
Oh hey, look, level up. That'd be, level up functions like a full restore would in
Baston
Pokemon.
is not here on the bridge. The Sith want
Um,
Baston alive.
Yes, thank you, Trask. It heals you, and removes any, like, status effects you have. So I'm gonna wait until I get, like, low on health and then use it. Save on med-packs and things. Any more remains? There was a backpack. Did I loot the backpack? I probably did. No, I didn't. Nice. Let's see. Let's just go through here and... What? Oh, I forgot about that. It's gonna make me level up. Well, I guess I do need it. Well, it's just 2 health. No. Oh, I get a defeat already. I wasn't expecting that. But anyway, skills. Excuse me. I can't put any persuade yet. That's unfortunate. I'll put 1 into computer use, 1 into repair, and 1 into treat injury. Yeah, that should be fine. Should be fine. Alright. Feats. I'm gonna go toughness. Get us some more vitality points. Because I don't like having 9. This will only give me 1 extra 1. But I'll get like a ton more, plus some like extra defense, right? Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Excuse me, that's one of my favorite feats in this and in Pathfinder. So yeah, back to full health. Have to go through here. Trask? I've decided I've had enough of fighting, so I'm gonna de-equip everything you have. Well, I'll let you keep your clothes on. De-equip everything you have, and I'm gonna stay behind.
What?
I'm gonna go this way, So nobody can see me, and you're gonna be a diplomat. Diplomat, put your hands down. We're not gonna fight anything. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a sword. It's okay.
Something behind here.
Trask, I said we're gonna do this diplomatic.
Damn, another Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape
I said
pod.
diplomatically.
Go.
I actually knew that was gonna happen. I said, like I said, I played this game before. I just thought it'd be funny. Let's see. So, Trask is the expendable tutorial party member. Forgot to bring that up earlier, but he is. We don't see him again. He dies.
This is Cartho Nassi on your personal
remember?
communicator.
Told you to remember him.
Basil.
Didn't have to remember for too long. I'm gonna throw a grenade at you, as I can, because it's fun. That wasn't a one-hit kill. Huh. Interesting. You seem you seem stronger than other Sith I've fought so far. Oh well. There should be 2 Sith soldiers in here? Yeah. They kind of remind me of bronze/silver Power Rangers, depending on the lighting. But they're evil.
Be careful.
Even though
There's a whole squad of Sith troopers.
Yes, thank you. So even though I've taken 4 damage... Wait, I have 20? I went from like 9 to 20 with toughness. That's amazing. Didn't realize that. Nice. What Carth just said is that there's a ton of bad guys in the next room. Far too many for one person to fight. So either repair the combat droid or rig the room to short out. Rig the breaker to short out. You'll see. Because I'm going to do both. Because you can, and it gives you a lot of experience. Reactivate the droid. And yeah, it's going to do that. 130 experience. And, oh, I missed that footlocker, I think. And we're going to overload the power conduit. So not only are they going to... Words! I was not saying, not only are they going to die by the battle droid, they're going to super die by the power conduit. Let's see if I got this footlocker. Quick. That was like 150 experience points. I did get it already. Whoops. So yeah, that works out. 2 things remains here. Prototype Vibroblade, that's nice. Hold on. This might be where I equip 2 weapons. The second one. Because this is balanced, yeah. -4, -2 compared to... Also, something must have happened when I leveled it. I don't know. But 2 to 7 compared to 3 to 12, that's not a choice. Choice is clear. So yeah, we'll fight with 2 hands now. Longsword is not balanced, so it stays in the on hand as opposed to the off hand. Anything else? Nope, not for now.
You've made it
on to the
just
story,
in
and we
time.
made it.
There's only one.
Yeah. You know
I'm
who
a
you are.
soldier with Basila's escape.
A lot more of experience. Not a level up though. I thought maybe I would. But here we go. Yes, use the escape pod. Did the game just... Okay, no, it didn't. We're good. Gonna show the cutscene right away. No. How often is it gonna do this? There we go. Alright. So that was part 1. There's probably some inconsistencies between the last part 1 and this part 1. I'm not perfect. Actually, I think there's gonna be things I said now that I'm gonna repeat in part 2. So sorry about that, but I tried. I think the cutscene's bugged again. Get used to that. It was more bugged than the first part 1, which is what I think caused problems. But I turned VSync off. Oh, there... Oh, well. Like I said, I turned VSync off, and it helped the problems a lot. Didn't fix all of them. But, that is Let's Casually Play KOTOR Part 1. KOTOR, I mean the acronym for Knights of the Old Republic, you get it. So yeah, do all the normal YouTube things if you're so inclined, and until then, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.